Good morning from lockdown, quarantine, curfewed, Newark, Ohio. For Diana's dad. She's excited. She's waiting for her dad. She's having a good morning. It's nice to sit here and hear some birds. It's not so nice hearing the loud neighbors, but it is nice to hear some of the birds. So we're just watching here, waiting for Diana's dad to come get us so we can go do some things that we need to go do. How much of that we'll get to go do today kind of remains to be seen. I really haven't been out to the grocery store since all of this hoop-de-doo happened. Hey, hashtag no fear. That's right, hashtag no fear. Spread it far, spread it wide. That's a message for everybody that they need to know. Hello, fool me not, lots of love. Hi, Trenchy. Hey, Trenchy, I was lurking at Dana's stream yesterday, and I was busy with Diana, but I saw you there, and I should have popped in to say hello, but I don't like, saying hi just to one person and then leaving. Hi, Sean Cody. Thank you for my red rose. How you doing? Good to see you. How nice of you to join me this morning. I've got my tea. And we are just... Well, I didn't want you to think I was being unfriendly there. I love Dana, and my son, My Sky, was in there. I've known My Sky for a while. And I saw you, Trenchy. I just didn't get to pop in and say hello. I'm glad you still came by, though. Thank you. I don't know if you can hear them where you guys are sitting, but I'm hearing the birds, and that's such a beautiful sound. Oh, well, it's always nice when you can at least pop in and say hello, Trenchy. Fool me not, I'm looking forward to it. I'm going to be, like I was saying, I will shoot you an email or a text. Fool me not when I get back home from doing everything I'm supposed to do today. I gotta go do some stuff. I'd like to have some Chinese food today, but I don't even know what's open. I don't even know yet, so we will see. I think things like DoorDash and stuff are really taking off now because that keeps people from going into the restaurants and all of that. I think everywhere around here is curbside. I don't think anybody can go in anywhere. How crappy is that? All right, fool me not, make sure I've got your phone number. I think I gave you mine, but I don't have yours. So if you want to send me an email with your phone number, I will text you when I get back. Oh, I know, Solus, I know. Yeah, fool me not, drop me your number in an email, and that's what I will do when I get home. I will look up the email, use your number, and send you a text to say, hey, I'm home. Thank you. Solus, I didn't know if you knew, but Fool Me Not is a friend of mine from Richie from Boston. We both watch Richie. He's a Christian truther, and he calls himself the asshole with the laptop. But fool me not, Trenchy and I have known each other around here in the bottom of YouTube for what? Trenchy, a couple years, huh? And Sean Cody, we've also known each other for a couple of years, haven't we, Sean? Yeah. Where did the time go, Trenchy? Where did the time go? Seems like just yesterday things were one way, and today things are completely fucking different. Oh my god. Everything's done the flip flop, the flippity flop. Everything's upside down and inside out and backwards, you know? All right, Fuminat, lots of love to you. The two channels I'm shouting out this week are Joyfold and Magic Jones. You want some good original music and some good singing? My friends Joyfold and Magic Jones are the ones to go see. Good, good stuff. I'd like to collaborate with both of them, possibly at the same time. I don't know how that would happen, but I popped in and said hello real quick to Brother Brad on the VW bus this morning. I couldn't stay, but I did get to say hello. I think a musical three-way. Yes, that would be nice, Trenchy. If we can, I'd like to also collaborate with Catfish. I do love the Catfish. We were making plans to meet each other, Trenchy, and I don't know with all this horse shit going on if this is going to actually happen or not, you know. So you got to be thankful for the people that you got to meet and while you could, because, you know, life is definitely altered and changed for everybody. And we may or may not be able to travel freely anymore and get to go see people that we wanted to see. So we've got to be grateful for what we've gotten to do. And I am. I know the birds, you can't hear them too loudly where I'm sitting. I can hear them, but I bet you can't. Are you musical, Trenchy? Do you play any instruments? Do you sing? What's your story, Trenchy? Are you just a music lover? Oh, Douglas Fairchild, Mr. Cookies, 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 love and support himself, and one of our moderators has just gone live, so need some love and support, or you just want to say hello, give him some love. He is live right now. Tell him Nez sent you. He's making me a pair of shorts. He crochets, and he makes beautiful things. I can't wait to see the shorts he's making for me. Douglas has always been a nice, positive man. Never an ounce of trouble from old Douglas. Never, not once. And the whole time I've known him, he's never been anything but nice and sweet and kind and just a very good guy. Oh, cool, Trenchy. What kind of songs? I love show tunes. Oh, Richie from Boston just dropped one. I'll have to get on that and watch that in a little while. What songs do you like? What show tunes do you like, Trenchy? What's some of your favorite shows? I'm a big fan of Jesus Christ Superstar, Les Miserables. I've been in The Sound of Music. I've been in Rodgers and Hammerstein's Cinderella. Another musical I was in, Ruthless. That was fun. Only my part didn't have any singing. I was new to the theater at the time, so my part wasn't very big, and I got no musical role, but it was still fun. I got to sing with the group at the end. How about Little Shop of Horrors, Trenchy? Is that up your alley? Tell me what theater songs you like, Trenchy. There's the neighbor. Sweeney Todd. Oh, I knew you were going to say Rocky Horror. I knew it. Cool. Oh, I'd love to hear you sing, Trenchy. I ought to do a video where you're belting it out. My first big show was Sound of Music in high school. That would be lovely, Trenchy. I'd love to see it. I was just going over one of my old scripts today, Trenchy, from Complete Works of William Shakespeare, abridged. And while that's not a musical, I still had fun going over and seeing what I could remember of some of my lines. I could remember some of them, not all of them, but I didn't do too bad. Trenchy, I was thinking about doing either a dramatic reading or trying to at least memorize my opening monologue from that show and doing that in a stream, so. I think it'd be fun. Here, let me show you the script. Where in the world did it go? Here it is. I thought if I went live, you know how you used to light a cigarette when you're in a restaurant waiting for your food to get there, and as soon as you lit your cigarette, darn if your food didn't get there? Well, that line of thinking, I thought if I started to go live, then Diana's dad would show up. So, anyway, The Complete Works of William Shakespeare, abridged, revised. I'm looking forward to it. One of my favorite parts of being in that show was getting to play Hamlet. I got to do the to be or not to be. And what actor doesn't want to do Shakespeare, let alone Hamlet? I got to, do the Hamlet is a good one. Yes, yes. And I even got to do the play within a play, only we did it with puppets. The Mousetrap, the one where they have the king and queen watch the play. But we did it with puppets. So I did it with puppets. I was the one. The other two, it was me and two other guys in that show. So it was a lot of fun. My best friend Bobby, that you've seen in the streams, came to Ohio to see it when I was in there. It was a good time. I do miss the theater, but I enjoy YouTube even more. And you have hecklers and trolls and haters when you do live theater, but only difference is they're right there, so you can work with them a little easier. On the internet here, they're hiding behind their keyboards and their screens and their devices and other channels and whatnot. It's a lot more sinister here on the tubes. I'll give them that. At least you can deal with your trolls and haters when they come see you in the theater. But I still love being here. I enjoy not having to answer to a board of directors like you do when you do community theater. I enjoy being able to do whatever I want pretty much on my channel, as long as I'm abiding by the terms of service. This has been a real, despite everything, it's been a real boon and a good therapy and a positive outlet. I've really enjoyed my YouTube experience as a whole. You run into problems and troubles and things such as that in every part of life. So YouTube is not going to be any different, or any other social media. I thought he would have come by now. I thought as soon as I hit the live button that he would have come. And the thing is, he doesn't have any phone minutes right now. That's one of the things we're supposed to go do. I know, Solus. I know. Well, I've known about the other haters. There's just a few here and there that, kind of surprised me with their hate or their level of hate. But then why should it be a surprise? But I'm here to love. I have to love them anyway if I believe what I say I do, and I do. And that is what it is. I've got to make it to the post office. I've got some things I need to send out, and I've definitely got some things I need to send back. So I don't need any hateful reminders hanging around the house, if you get my drift. Little Diana's been real patient. She's already told me what she wants to eat. We just have but to go get it. I was going to order DoorDash, but as soon as I order food, then that would be when her dad would show up. That's happened before. As soon as I called and ordered food, his ass showed up and, yeah. Oh, I'm looking forward to it, Trenchy. She likes to go and make choices and pick out what kind of food she likes. Yeah, nice timing is right. Again, just remember the good old days, Trenchy? If you wanted your food to get there at the restaurant, you just light that cigarette up and then boom, there they were. I remember those days. Remember to spread that hashtag no fear far and wide. There's no reason to have any fear on or off the tubes. An earthquake in Idaho. Oh my goodness. Our friend Jim Adams in Utah went through an earthquake 2 weeks ago. 6.5. Oh my Lord. I certainly hope nobody was hurt, but something that magnitude, you kind of think maybe a few people might have gotten hurt with that. That's going to keep happening, too. It's going to keep happening. Well, that's awful to hear that. Love and prayers for the people in Idaho who had to go through that. I know, and you're going to see that happen in places that you never even thought were going to have that. Hold on a minute. Okay, that's very loud. Let's turn it down just a little bit. There we go. Thank you. Why? It was a little bit loud there, darling. You're welcome. There'll be more earthquakes. But that's even not the biggest of our concerns. Having the whole world come to a grinding halt and having everything altered is certainly a big concern. And a lot of people stand on different points of view as to what's going on. And you got people standing on one side calling the other people on the other side crazy. And that's not cool. Everybody's done their own research, if they've done any. Everybody's coming from a different point of view. The amount of information people know it's relative to the person. Well, hello, Wyo Dino. Everyone say hello to Wyo Dino. She's one of my Mike Decker peeps and one of my mods. I love you, Wyo Dino. How you doing? Wonder how Richie and Mike are doing. Keep praying for them. Just hanging out with Sean and Trenchy. Isn't it nice to see green? Yeah, it does a body good to sit here and listen. I can hear the birds a little bit. I like looking at the budding tree and the grass that's greening up. We're waiting for Diana's dad. He was supposed to be here at 8 o'clock, and it's probably going on 10 o'clock now, I guess. I don't know. But I'm glad you're here a while. Yep. Say hi to Sean and Trenchy. I'm glad they still come by. And yes, good morning to Diana. She's watching, I think she had kindergarten phonics video going. She, try to do the educational stuff. She enjoys it. She counted to 10 in Spanish with me the other day. I'm glad Sean and Trenchy still enjoy coming by my world, for lack of a better way to put that. So thanks, Sean. Thanks, Trenchy. It means a lot to me, especially now. Wyo Dino and I have known each other for a while through Mike Decker and Richie from Boston channels. I know. Well, she's got autism, and but she's progressed a lot with her vocalization. And like I said, she just counted to 10 in Spanish the other day with me. And she's just amazing with what she can do and what she can talk about. And yet there's still times you want to ask her something, and you're not going to make an autistic child or person, adult. They're not going to do what they don't want to do, and they're not going to talk if they don't feel like talking, no matter what. I get that. That's a little frustrating. I know why, and I'll start crying if I think about it. I screenshotted some pictures of them together when they were out cooking with the grill, the dirty, dirty grill. Did you hear Mike say Richie was trashy? Richie's like, I'm not a very clean person. What would you say, Mike? Mike's like, yeah, you're pretty trashy. Oh my God, was that funny. And didn't Mike look good with his hair pulled back? Ooh la la. Yeah, that was neat. Yeah, the grill video is great. Make sure you download that before they take it away. I don't like that they got rid of I can't find the first video of them together when little Mike's sitting next to Great Big Richie. And he was just all smiles. Yes, he does. Yes, he's got a beautiful everything, doesn't he? I can't think of one thing about Mr. Decker that isn't beautiful. And Richie, too. That's right. He might be an asshole with a laptop, but damn it, he's our asshole with the laptop. And Richie doesn't play stupid games. And Richie will effing tell you if he's unhappy about something or has got a problem. And, Richie acts up sometimes. Richie has his bad days and his moments, but you know what? Richie will apologize like a real man should. And Richie makes things right. That's what a real man does. You bet. Richie's not into making people feel bad and playing games. And I've got to say, hooray to Richie for finally getting rid of some things and some people that he needed to. And for those of you who follow Richie, I think you know what I'm talking about. But yeah, that's all I'm going to say about that right now. So congrats and kudos to Richie. Exactly, wow, exactly. If more people did that, sure it might raise some fur and dander and footage of those two together. And I don't have another device. Well, I've got my old phone, and it's just kind of hard to draw from something that small. But I've got to sketch out some. I want to do a picture of Richie and Mike together. I would love to do that. Sean, Trenchy, you still here? I'm glad you guys are still here if you're here. Sorry I get to gab into Wyo Dino. I don't get to see Wyo Dino pop in as much as I'd like to. Wyo Dino, how far away are you from Warland? Oh, it's okay, Sean. I was just wondering if you're still here, that's all. Wyo Dino, why don't you just go on over to Warland and pop in on Mike and Richie? They'd probably love it. That's 7 hours worth of driving. Let me tell you what, I would move heaven and earth if I could to go do that. Are you shitting me? Homestead, Wyoming's out there too. Billy, hi Billy. Good to see you, Billy. I don't know what you worry about, Billy. I mean, thank you for answering those questions last night, Billy. They really weren't even actually totally real questions. They were more facetious because I'd had people say stuff to me. And I think you know who was saying stuff to me. I think you know where all that shit was coming from. But for legal reasons, I threw those questions out there because I knew you'd answer them, Billy. And I knew you'd tell the truth. Which is kind of a hard commodity to come by these days, people telling the truth. So thank you, Billy. I didn't mean to make you worry, or didn't mean to make Tex worry or anything like that. Oh, were they? Oh, cool. Yeah, I can't wait to see more footage of them together. But thank you, Billy. I wasn't on a mission, a fact-finding mission, Billy. I was just kind of throwing those out there last night. Just because of what things had been said by people and accusations being made, and I just got tired of it. And, you know, Billy, if people have questions, maybe people need to have answers. Good, and I'm glad you did, Billy. It wasn't because I was questioning you and your loyalty or anything like that. I think you know better than that. But, you know, people like us, Billy, we're not afraid to ask questions, and we're certainly not afraid to answer questions, truthfully. Cowards and liars and bullies want to hide in the dark. They want you to forget. They want you to shut up. They want you to just not, they don't want to be accountable. And I'm sorry, but being a grown-up and being a good person requires accountability. Absolutely. I'm glad you did, Billy. And you know what, Billy? I never did take your wrench away. I didn't have to. You stayed away. It actually is the meaning of communication. That's absolutely correct. So, you know, they can make all the hate they want. The more hate they make, they demonstrate their hatefulness. So, and I'm glad I've got nothing to do with that. And I'm glad more people are stepping up and flagging and reporting as they see it. You know, it's not just me against the world. There's other people that have been very supportive and pay attention and look for things like that and help report and flag stuff like that all around the tubes. So that's good news. Yeah, Billy, if only people could really communicate properly, effectively, without hate, without malice, without, you know, the negative. It's possible. It's just, I guess people don't really want to do that. It's more fun to... It's easier to get negative attention, isn't it? It's easier to tear down than it is to build up. Oh, I imagine it's almost 10 o'clock in the morning here. I'm not entirely... It's 9:41 in the morning, Billy. We're waiting for Diana's dad to come here so we can take care of some things that we need to take care of. I haven't been to a grocery store in a couple weeks, so I'm not even sure what to expect. I might take some video or go live from the grocery store today. We'll see. Trying to document these times, Billy. This is a historical time to be alive. Oh, Billy, did you have your midnight snack? Cheese and crackers, or maybe some fruit. Have a big bowl of potato salad, Billy. Do you like potato salad, Billy? Do you like American picnic food? Sweet corn on the cob with lots of salt and butter and some sort of meat product on the grill. Well, Billy, I've got tea right now, too. My goodness, Sean. Meetings, meetings, meetings. You know, there's a room in hell that's just full of people having meetings. You know that? I'm so sorry, Sean. But thank you, everybody, for being here. Billy, there was earthquakes in Idaho. Billy 6.5 is what... who said that, Sean? Did Sean tell us that? So love and prayers for the people in Idaho. Yes. Talk about a place that normally doesn't have activity like that. How shocking was that? But remember, no matter how rough and scary things get, on or off the tubes, please have no fear. Hashtag no fear. The evil out there wants you to be afraid. So don't give it to them. Simply don't give it to them. Deny them everything they want. Deny them attention. Deny them your fear. And deny them any power over the way you live your life. People only have the power you give them. Jim's good. Jim is in Utah. And he said they're still having a little bit of aftershocks, Billy, but he's still been able to go to work. His job hasn't shut down. He hasn't had to stay home. Apparently he can still go to work, so that's good. And he's still got his parents up there too, Billy. And I think he's got a sister. He's very blessed to still have his parents around and to have family that's close. After my mother's parents, my grandparents passed away, they were like parents to me. They were the ones who raised me. I felt a big emptiness and a loss and a depression after they were gone. I wondered, what in the world am I doing here now? You know, because I'd cared for them for so long. But now that I sit here with you, and I have two beautiful children, my artwork has been revived, and I get to live stream and connect with all of you, I know now why I'm here today, and I'm glad to be here today. Every day you can look in the mirror and say, you know what, I've been through hell to get here today, and I'm grateful to be here today. We still all have much to be thankful for, every last one of us. All the hate in the world doesn't take away from the good things. You know that? All the evil and hate thrown at you from any direction in life. It does not have the power to rob you of your joy. It does not erase any good things that have happened in your life. And the good things and the love simply outshine those bad things. That's right, Billy. That's right. bless those who curse you and pray for those who despise you. Well, don't get in trouble for hanging out with me while you're at work there, Sean. Billy! I was looking through my old script. Complete Works of William Shakespeare, abridged, revised. I might do a dramatic reading from that later on, Billy. I kind of want to rememorize my opening monologue and perform that for you guys. Okay, phew. All right, Sean, good. You're in the clear. Remember to have that boss button ready in case you got to click it and make it look like you're doing something. And always, always remember, when you're walking around at work, carry a piece of paper or a clipboard and have that serious intent look on your face. That way you look like you know what you're doing and you're on a mission. You're up to something important. Little advice to you. Oh, thank you, Billy. It should be fun. It should be fun. I haven't looked at that script in a couple of years, and I was going over some of my lines, and I remember some of them. I don't, obviously I can't remember everything, but I don't think it would take too much time to memorize my opening speech, so. And I got to be Hamlet in that play too, Billy. What actor doesn't want to be Hamlet? I love the Mel Gibson Hamlet. That was good. That was real good. I wish I could watch it. I wonder if it's on YouTube. Can we watch the Mel Gibson Hamlet on YouTube? I never bothered to look. Oh, I hear the birds now. That is so beautiful. Billy, how are things going there? Oh, look, here's the ginger kitty that comes by. I gave him bacon the other day. He meowed at my door, and I'm like, here's some bacon. Are things starting, are they doing anything to restore the wildlife? Have they been planting trees? Are they, are the animals that got rescued, are there, what's it like? Police and military on the streets, yeah. That's terrible, Billy, and I'm praying for you and all of Australia. They'll be here too. They've been moving military all over the United States. They even went so far as to turn the live feed off of the interstate highway cams so you don't get to see the convoys going in real time with all the military. It's going to get worse before it gets better. I wish I could tell people otherwise, but even so, have no fear. The powers that be, the evil on and off the tubes, want you to cower in fear, be afraid, be intimidated, and that's horseshit and nonsense. If you're a person of faith, it's time to stand on your faith. If you're not, it's time to get some faith, something that you can stand on and hold on to help you through these tough times. Already have they come to your door, Billy? Have they come to your door yet, Billy? Billy, have cameras rolling if you can when they do that. If you know they're heading your way, get that camera set up. Well, you're not doing anything, you need to worry about, Billy. I mean, I'm just saying, Keep those cameras rolling. Let's see some footage of what that's like. But they worry me, Billy, as far as people going door to door and just be careful, Billy, okay? I love you, Billy. I can't help it. I couldn't help it a year ago, and I can't help it now. The heart loves whom it loves. I can't turn it on and off like a switch. And even when people are hateful and abusive, and nasty and evil, and vengeful and spiteful, and teasing and mocking, and every other negative thing, if it's coming from someone that I love, the love is still there. Oh, another kitty. Here's another kitty. Hello. Say hi to Billy and Trenchy and say hi. Hello. Let's see who this friend is. Oh, there's a kitty. Hi. Hello. What's new, pussycat? Whoa, whoa, whoa. He says, I'm not a pussycat. I'm a tomcat. He's a peeping Tom. Who's a Look, he's a scrapper, Billy. Look at those ears. He's a scrapper. There's a good boy. Look at that. Hi. There's a good boy. Hi there. Who's a sweetheart? Have a seat. Okay. They like to hang out on my doorstep. Maybe he's thinking he's going to get some bacon if he hangs out. You come by later and I'll have some treats for you. I don't have anything right now. I'm sorry it's always been a police state, Billy. Now the whole world's a police state. It's a time when men's hearts are hardened, Billy. But we're to love anyway. Oh, those birds. That's so nice to hear those birds. It's nice to get to do an earlier morning stream. I thought for sure as soon as I hit live, there would her dad be. He'd be coming right down this road here, too. Where's he at? Watch him still be in bed. He's got a lady friend in the Philippines. And so he's keeping those kind of hours, which doesn't really facilitate doing much, with the hours we keep here. That's the nicest way I can think to put that. That's right, Sean. And also, people can be as cautious as they need to be. I'm never telling people to just breathe in people's faces and touch people arbitrarily and willy-nilly. Be as cautious as you need to be, but don't let that stop you from doing the right thing and helping people if you can help them. You don't have to be up in someone's business to help them. My God, now more than ever, it's more important to love one another and help one another and be kind to one another. And a lot of people are going the opposite way. And that's pretty sad. Oh, so nice to hear those birds. They might. And Billy, if they do that, I know they'll turn it back on eventually. But remember, I love you, Billy. This is why I wish we could communicate outside of the tubes, Billy. For reasons just like that. I think that's coming, Sean. Yep. It's Richie, Billy. Richie'll bitch at you if you put a T in his name. Trust me, I know. But right now, that's really not important. I'm just saying, Richie always bitches when people spell his name incorrectly. Being a moderator for Richie for years, yeah, I know what rubs him. Do it anyway. I'm not saying don't do it, but I'm just saying don't say you weren't warned. If he bitches, let him bitch. At least he's alive to bitch. I'll be touching up the Richie shirt I made 2 years ago. And Richie saw that design and said it was sweet. He really liked it. And that design's uploaded on my Zazzle. So now other people can have the Richie shirt or whatever merchandise they want, if they so desire. I've got a lot of things on my Zazzle that right now might not make a lot of sense, being things, things being what they are. But I see it more as a historical thing. I'm not ashamed of my past. I'm not ashamed of any of the artwork I've made. And so it's going to stand, and it's going to stay. I'm not ashamed of any of my videos, and they're going to stay. My life is a story that's been told here on the tubes, just along with other people as well. Even if all of my experience with certain people up to this point have been nothing but a joke for trolls. Joke's on them because my love was real, and it still is. So ha ha ha. I'm not the one who has to answer to God Almighty for doing things that have been done unto me and others in the name of hatred. We're all responsible for our own actions. I got enough on my plate. Never said I was perfect. But certainly are none of the people who are pointing the finger and running their mouths and making judgments and, get out of here with all that. Life's too short for that nonsense, and it's heartbreaking that people are choosing negative instead of positive. But then that's nothing new, is it? I wish you could hear these birds sing, Billy. It's beautiful. I'm glad you got to see that scrappy-looking tomcat. Yep. I'm glad I'm still here, Billy. I'm glad I've made it this far. I've gone through a lot to be here today. And in my faith, it's a miracle that I'm even here, and I'm glad to be here. I know why I'm here. This life is a classroom and a proving ground and a tempering for our spirits, for our souls. We're here to learn lessons before we move on. Some of us learn them, some of us don't. Some of those lessons are hard and painful. Some of those lessons break your heart over and over and over again. Ooh, look, a mourning dove. Let me see if I can zoom in on it. Hold on, Billy. There's some natural fauna. Oh, did you catch it? That's right, Billy. I got that mourning dove on camera just for a minute. Oh, it's on the ground. Let's show Billy the mourning dove. See it, Billy? It goes, woo-hoo, woo-hoo. That's as close as I can get to the mourning dove call. Hello, mourning dove. Now where'd he go? Oh, well, he blends in so well. Hello, Angel Bulldog. Hi, we got Billy here. We got Sean Cody. Solus Trenchcoat was here with us. YO Dino was here. Oh, me too, Billy. I've always loved mourning doves. We got to see one of the scrapping tomcats. I had a peeping tom cat peeping in my window today, Angel. Sometimes I give the kitties here food, like, bacon and sausages and stuff. But I'm out of everything. I'm out of everything. Gotta get to the store. Oh, I just got a nice message from somebody. I'm waiting for that mukbang, Billy. I'm waiting for you to get that strawberry ice cream with extra strawberries. I love you too, Angel. Angel, I still want the greens and the mac and cheese. What? Who just came in? Oh, okay. It's still Angel. I thought I saw something else. Sorry, I'm looking around at the birds and stuff. Hi, monkey. Little Diana's not so crazy about bread, but she likes peanut butter and jelly. So yeah, I wish you could cook for me, Angel. With all this craziness, who knows if anybody's going to get to travel. Billy, how the hell am I supposed to come see you if all this shit's going on? How's that happening? I know, Angel. I wish you could, too. Billy, I wouldn't put you out for your room either. I'd find somewhere to stay, preferably with an indoor pool. That would be nice. Oh, is there a robin? Let's show Billy the robin. It's the state bird of Michigan, Billy. There's the robin. Well, I bet it is, Billy. I bet. At the very least, Billy, I'd love to come over and cook for you. We'd get the walk out if you have a walk. If you don't have a walk, we'd go get a walk. We'd take a walk and go get a walk. And do a mean stir fry. Cook some Szechuan. Chopsticks, Billy. Do you know how to use the chopsticks, Billy? There's a question for you. I do love the Asian food. Ooh, that sounds good, Angel. Yes, that sounds very good. Ooh, ooh, we're getting some birds to watch here. Oh, now they're going where I can't see them. Stinkers. Oh, cool, Billy. Good, good. It's so nice to hear these birds. It just feeds my soul to hear these birds. It taps on the window? That's awesome, Sean. Give them lots and lots of sunflower seeds. They love it. Yeah, I watch some Chinese cooking shows too that use the chopsticks with everything that they cook, and instead of a spoon to stir with, they use chopsticks. Angel, thank you for being here. I appreciate it. I've been showing everybody the little creatures around here. There's a robin. Hi, robin. It's Michigan's state bird, Billy, and I'm from Michigan originally. There's Dino still here. Look at that robin. There's another one. Oh, look, we've got two of them in a shot. Check that out. Oh, now there's just one. I know you are, Angel. For all the people who tried to convince me that I was alone, that I had no friends or anything like that, that couldn't be farther from the truth. I've got plenty of good people in my life, on and off the tubes. Plenty of love and support. Just because things went sour with a group of hateful people doesn't mean I don't have any friends. It doesn't mean I don't have any love and support. And it certainly doesn't mean that I need to stop what I'm doing. I love live streaming. I love having fun with my art and just being here with all of you. I love it when we get to pray for one another or take prayer requests. And you know, sometimes it's just nice to have a safe place to be or provide a safe place to be. There's not a thing wrong with any of that. Oh, Richie dropped another video. I'm going to have to catch... Richie's going to have me hopping today, always, when I've got stuff to do. There's Richie. God bless him. I know the darkness wants us to think we are alone, but that is a lie. Angel, pray on it and do whatever the Lord has you do. Too many negative people who need Jesus, who need love, who need positive, and who need to be taught a lesson once and for all that hate is not the way to go. It's not going to get you anything good. People who operate in the negative bring the negative onto themselves. You get what you give. And that's not my philosophy personally. It's not because I say so. And I'll keep saying that. If you're in a habit of putting out negative, please stop and put out positive instead. For your own safety, for your own spiritual well-being. That's right. Math is everywhere, and everything has a frequency. Everything. The reason we see geometric patterns and appearing in the sky is because of the heavy metal particulates that have been sprayed into the sky. And the frequencies that are being broadcast. Just like sound alters water, and many videos can be watched demonstrating that principle, so it is with what's in the sky. Think on good things, that's right. I do. I think fondly of a time when people who want to throw nothing but hate in my direction now were throwing things at me that weren't hateful. It did happen. And it is possible. And like I told Billy here recently, at least Billy and I can say we lived to see the day. Once upon a time when people could all be in the same place at the same time, and even if it was just for half an hour or 40 minutes, get along. And there's no excuse that can't happen now. It's just, I think, like-minded people with similar agendas prefer their own company. My agenda is not about hatred. It never has been, and nor shall it ever be. Oh, that's right, Billy. Not in this body. Our souls, our spirits are immortal. Even more reason why you need to be careful with what you're doing and saying here and now. It does count. You will be accountable for everything at some point. No matter what you think you're doing in secret, no matter what you think you're getting away with, no matter how trivial, no matter how disrespectful, we're going to have to account for ourselves and our lives, our thoughts, our words, our actions, and even for things that we should have done that we didn't do. The whole enchilada. Oh, no, that's right, Billy. That's right. That's absolutely right. Oh, I know, Angel. I remember sleeping on my grandparents' screened-in front porch with nothing but a little teeny little hook lock on the screen door that anybody could have gotten into. Would I do that now? No. Would I let my children sleep that way? No. Absolutely not. I think of the stuff I was allowed to do, and there's no way I'd let my children do that now. You just couldn't. Not in this world now. The world can't take the soul. That's right. And the soul can't take the world. It hurts the soul to be in this world right now. I'm sorry, but it does. I'm soul hurt by a lot of things in this world. How different it is from when we were kids, you know? And I'm so glad that my mother and my grandparents have moved on beyond their mortal coil and don't have to be here in the flesh to endure what we must endure here today. Yes. And I've always been one of those people. I've had people claim to be that, and I would think that if they truly were sensitive or empathic, they'd be acting a damn sight more differently and better than what they've shown me. For all I know, that's a great big lie. Either that or their gift for such has been clouded by their negative and hatefulness and evil. I think God doesn't let you have certain things when you behave a certain way. I think He can put a damper on your gifts if you're operating in nothing but negative. That I believe. And I think that's happening to people in the world. I do. I believe that happens. I'm sorry we're sitting here so long. I could have sworn her dad was going to be here by now. But I'm glad you guys are here with me. We'll hang out a little bit while longer, and then I'm going to make sure that... Well, Diana and I are ready. We've been ready. But you know how you got to go to the bathroom and everything before you leave. Anyway, love the sinner and hate the sin. That's correct. Well, Angel, how we can love people is because Jesus died for us. That's at least what us Christian people can come from. If Christ died for us while we were yet sinners, then how much more can we love our neighbor? And I've heard some people tell me to, you know, to walk away from this or that. And I can love from a distance and pray from a distance, absolutely. But in my heart, I'm not letting go to anybody that I love. That's not what I'm supposed to do. I don't believe that for a minute. Thank you once again for being here with me. Very thankful to be here today. Very... I am. I really am. Again, I'm not in a hospital. I'm not hooked up to any machines. Looking forward to hopefully moving into someplace new. Thank you, Angel. Yes. We're supposed to pray without ceasing. That doesn't mean you have to repeat a bunch of fancy words over and over. Prayer is just communication with God. Yeah, don't go into the hospital. Movie Mania Nick, how you doing? Everybody say hello to Movie Mania Nick. We're just chilling out, Nick. We had the neighborhood tomcats. I had peeping tomcats looking in the window. We were looking at some birds. Waiting for Diana's dad to get here. Yeah, Sean, Cody, and Nick know each other, don't ya? We're just chilling out, Nick. I've been giving Nick the gears because he keeps playing baseball movies that I hate. And I always tell him, I hate this movie, Nick, but I love you. I still show you love and support, even if I don't like those movies, Nick. Come on, Nick. Go back in time. Do Buster Keaton. Let's see you watch The General. Review The General. I would have been all about Buster Keaton back in the day. Are you kidding me? What a cutie pie. And I also told you the one from the 60s with Peter Sellers. Nick. The Magic Christian. Billy, have you seen The Magic Christian? Please watch it. It's a good one. It's probably my favorite Peter Sellers movie ever. And I know Peter Sellers was a son of a bitch, an abuser, and an asshole. And it broke my heart when I watched that movie about him. A lot of people who are funny and talented are also real sons of bitches, you know? And that's really too bad. Do check it out. The only place I've been able to find it, Nick, is at the library. Ringo Starr's in it, I think. Yeah. Well, thank you, Billy, for subbing to Nick. He comes from amongst here in the bottom of YouTube, some people that you know. we're glad he's here with us. I don't think I've seen that. I'll have to check it out. Well, Magic Christian is a good one. That's my favorite Peter Sellers. What else is a movie that I want Nick to review? It's the famous Billy, Nick, of Billy Rants, as well as Oz TV, formerly Billy Down Under. Famous nemesis and arch rival of someone we all know. I've caught a lot of shit for loving Billy. Let me tell you that. But Billy, I'm still here, you're still here, and I love ya. Nick's got a nice channel. Nick, you'll have to do one where you have all the movie stuff. Have a big old buttered tub of popcorn. Have like 5 boxes of candy. Have a giant soda. Have nachos. I mean, just go all out. Have it. Crazy old movie mania Nick goes all out and reviews whatever you want to review. Do it. Turn it into a mukbang review. It'll be funny. Grab you a big wad of buttery popcorn, and then shove it in your mouth, and then continue to yell at them, about the movie. This movie sucks. Oh, wow. That would be funny to see Nick do something like that. This bucket of popcorn was more worth my time to this movie. Just let him have it. Nick, what about The Stand? Will you review The Stand for me here soon? Please? I'd like to see that. Those are my 3 choices. The Magic Christian with Peter Sellers and Ringo Starr. The General with Buster Keaton. And Stephen King's The Stand. Yep. Have you done a movie rant review before? Do it. Have all kinds of movie crap around you. Movie candy, movie popcorn. Just, oh my goodness, Nick, I will pee. He usually does these things from his car. But, you can do it from your car, but incorporate all the movie cliche stuff in with you. Oh, wow, Nick. And if you do that, Nick, I'll screenshot it, and I'll make a drawing or sketch or something of you doing your review with all that stuff around you. That would be great. Now, that'd be a great thing for Movie Mania Nick fan art, for like a t-shirt or a mug or something. That gets my creative juices flowing, thinking about doing artwork of other YouTubers like that. In a positive way. Not that involves putting the word C-U-N-T on anybody's personage and making it rotate, That's not the kind of artwork we're talking about. We're talking about good, positive artwork of other YouTubers. That's one of the reasons I'm here, too. I think it'd be fun. I think it would be lots of fun. And Movie Mania Nick, I'm hoping one of these days that my bestest friend Bobby, that you guys can communicate more about movies. She's loved movies all her life. It would be fun, Nick. I'd love it. You'd have fun with your art and doing what you do, all at the same time. A movie review rant. Just think of Billy. Watch one of Billy's videos and then do it. Get all fired up first. And I thought this movie was garbage. And yeah, just let it rip. Call it Movie Mania Nick Off the Hook or Uncensored or something. Get those clickbait views in there, Nick. Hit the mukbang community and the rant community all in the same shot. There you go. And Nick, I would like to see you do a video that's like clips of you watching movies and reacting and going, what is this garbage? You know, just that'd be funny. Oh, Billy, I think that ship has sailed, don't you? You can't call a tornado a mere windstorm, Billy, can you? Can you call a hurricane a bit of rain? No, I don't think you can, sir. Well, what did you retract now? Is Mauricio here? There's no need for retracting. Movie Mania Nick could also make his own movie. Oh, cool, Nick. Cool. Just something to step out of the norm, Nick. That's all. Just something for fun. I think that'd be great. Yes, Angel. Do Billy Rants and Oz TV. He's got a two for the price of one. It's all Billy all the time. Oh, I love hearing these birds. Well, thank you, Nick, for everything. Remember my favorite movie treats, Nick? When Nez goes to the movies, I like the nachos with extra plastic cheese on there and jalapenos. And I love, well, who doesn't love sneaking in their own stuff to the movie? What you do is you go to the dollar store first, load up on your goodies, and then go to the movie. Well, thank you for doing what you do, Nick. Rants isn't for everyone, but you know, it's not boring, Billy. You don't have boring channels, I've got to say. You simply don't. Angel's a big girl, she can take it. And Billy, guess what? Angel has somebody special to her whose name also happens to be Billy. So we both love Billies. How about that? And I don't think your videos or your channels are going to be a thing that shocks, surprises, or scares her off. I'm telling you right now, Billy. I don't think you have a worry about that at all. She's skilled in the art of loving Billy, so. John of Oof, hey, how are you doing? It's been a hot minute. Good to see you. Everyone say hello to John of Oof. He has fun with his art. He loves to take vintage magazines and mat them and frame them and do things like that. We don't need the jacket until your dad gets here. Oh, the Hellboy review is a rant? Oh, I'll have to catch that one, Nick. How did you do with the Lord of the Rings Movie Mania, Nick? Did you let him have it? What about Jaws? I'm all over the place, Nick. I know that. Other movies I'd like to see Nick review. The Birdcage. I'd like to see Nick's review of La Cage aux Folles, The Birdcage, with Robin Williams. And when Robin Williams passed away, the first thing of his that I watched was The Birdcage. And there was a big selection of things to watch with Robin, but that was the one. All right, Nick, I love you. God bless you. Thank you. Yes, rest in peace. Thanks for coming by, Nick. Looking forward to seeing you again. Lots of love. Praying for you. Stay safe out there. Hashtag no fear. Don't fear anything or anyone on or off the tubes, Nick. And I love you. Be careful. Everyone say good day to Movie Mania Nick. I got to see Sidney Poitier give a speech. Yes, hashtag no fear. Spread it far and wide. Thank you, Nick. I love you. Be careful. He spoke at Ohio State, Angel, years ago. Hungry Jack's is what we call Burger King here. Where's my baby? Where's the baby? When is your dad gonna get here? Oh my goodness. If I order food, he will come. If I go to the trouble to get DoorDash to come and bring us food, and they will, he'll show up. So that's why I haven't done it yet. I can't believe we've been sitting here this long. Well, it's 1 hour and 22 minutes in. I'm going to go to an hour and a half, and then I will shut it down. And hopefully her dad will be here soon. Yes, stay safe, Nick. I hear you, Angel. When we go out with Diana, we take her like to Asian restaurants, things like that. She's never been raised with the Illuminati big brand franchise restaurants. Billy, it is not. I'm calling you a liar, Billy. Right here in front of God and everybody. That is a lie. See? Billy's telling a lie. I tell everybody he's lying about fast food being good for you. Because, Billy, it's like 1 o'clock in the morning and you should be getting to bed. Elk jerky? Ooh, that sounds good, Wyodino. We might have to exchange little gift packages from Wyoming and from Ohio. When I sent Mr. Decker his painting of him and Stony Bear, I also I made him a Richie shirt like the one I have. So he's the only other person in all of creation who has the same Richie shirt that I do. But I also sent him a piece of the Flint rock here with the quartz crystal on it. So he has a little piece of Ohio. I think you can help yourself, Billy. I don't think it's as bad as all that. I think you just, I think you probably just don't want to cook, Billy. Is that it? And see, I had imagined Billy as more of a man who would drink the smoothies with the blender and the fruit and, the chia seeds and a bit more of a health nut, Billy, is what I originally had imagined you to be. We've learned otherwise since then, but that was my original thought, Billy. I think you can help yourself, Billy. We don't need the heavy one. Hold on just a minute. You guys watch for Diana's dad. I'll be right back. We're not wearing the big heavy coat. I did, Billy. I thought that. But then I thought a lot of things, Billy, in my time that turned out to be completely, absolutely wrong. Let me get your jacket. Let me get your jacket. Let me get your jacket. Hey, look, here's your jacket. Here's your jacket. I gotta turn the sleeves inside out so you can put them on. Your dad can hurry up and get here anytime now. No, other hand. There we go. There you go, monkey. We're waiting for your dad. He's really making me mad. He does this every first of the month. We try to consolidate some chores. Okay, Wyo, thank you for coming out. We're going to say goodbye here in a minute. Well, thank you for helping start the day out with me, too, in a good, positive, happy way. Remember to bless those who curse you and pray for those who despise you. Remember to have no fear. Hashtag no fear. Either here on the tubes or off. Let no one give you fear or intimidation. Let no one tell you where you can go, what you can do, or whom you can be friends with, or whom you can have on your channel or in your chats or have as moderators. Don't let anybody tell you that you can't help people. Be as careful and cautious as you need to be. But please keep helping people. That's always the right thing to do. Thank you, Weil. I love you. Pray on, dear. I'll be writing my peeps here soon with some more prayer requests and things like that. I'm glad we all networked together to do that. I can't even call him Diana. He doesn't have any phone minutes. That's why I thought he would have been here by now. What's unspeakably evil? There's people on the tubes that are unspeakably evil. But we won't speak about them, lest they be speakable. Oh, I love you too, Billy. Love and prayers to you. And love from me and Diana, certainly. Well, thank you so much. Remember to keep loving one another even when times get tough. Even if you are at polar opposite ends of the spectrum with someone else. If there's love there, if there ever was love there, hang on to that. Love will shine through eventually. Keep praying for one another. If you don't want to pray, please start. If you don't want to start, think those good thoughts. Remember good times, good memories. Please. Yes, Billy, please be more careful with food. Have a salad today, Billy. Have something that involves,
juice,
fruit and vegetables and things like that, Billy. Please eat something good for me. And eat some strawberry ice cream, Billy. Oh my God, please eat some strawberry ice cream for me. All right. I love you, Wow. Remember to forgive one another all the way around. That means being accountable for what we do, what we've done, and saying you're sorry if you've hurt someone, whether you meant to or not. And that means letting other people off the hook if they've hurt you. Not continuing it on and on and on and on and picking at a sore and keeping it perpetually open. Let things go and let things heal. Give things time. Good things can come again in time, but nothing good is going to come from constant picking. And Aaron, if it means that much to you, I'll say your name. Please stop, for everyone's sake. Ceasefire. I wish you could cook for us too, Angel. And please, you guys have extra time, find somebody before you go to... Billy! It's almost time for you to go to bed. You better get on this. Tell someone that you love them before you go to bed tonight. You can count me if you want to. I think you've already told me you love me several times today, Billy. So I guess you're excused. But make sure the rest of you find somebody tonight before you go to bed and tell them that you love them. Hey, say some extra prayers for me. It's been kind of rough. And you guys know what to pray for. I've got you covered as well. I love you. God bless you. God willing, I will see you guys sometime this evening. Not sure what time yet. We're just going to wing it. Maybe around 9 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. 9 p.m. We'll see. Keep your eyes open and check on me, even though if you've hit the bell, I don't trust notifications, and neither should you. So... I love you. God bless you. I love you too, Billy, and praying for you. And I gotta get little Miss some juice. I'll get you some. Say bye to Billy. Say bye, Billy. Say bye, Angel. Say bye. Bye from Diana. Bye, Sean Cody. Lots of love to you too. Good night, Billy. Sweet dreams. God willing, we'll see you tonight, Billy. Thank you. Thank you so much. Have a good one, everybody. Hashtag no fear. Spread it far, spread it wide. Love one another. Bless those who curse you and pray for those who despise you. And help Like I said, help people. That's the right thing to do. I will be the one to say goodnight. I hate it when they're goodbye. I hate it when they cut me off like that. I love you. Have a good one.